Hello folks, it's me, your pal, Bill Savely with Savages Disc Golf. Let's talk about Ledgestone 2026. Ledgestone 2026, Peoria, Illinois. Didn't know if we were going to be able to make it. We planned on going, then it looked like we weren't going to go, and then we thought, hey, let's go. And then we actually sat down and went, this is what needs to happen in order for us to be able to go. And it all happened. I'm a big proponent of the universe coming together at the right moment and rewarding you everything that you're asking it for because you're putting it out there. So sure enough, we leave Thursday. We go visit my nephew at his job site. He's very successful down there in Peoria. Big kudos to my nephew, Tony. And then we decided to drive, after we check into the hotel, of course, we decided to drive out to Lake Eureka to see if we can catch some of the pros as they finish up. Thursday was supposedly the meet and greet with Anthony Barella and Paul Macbeth, two of the players that we wanted to actually meet and greet. So we get there, and the place is packed. I mean, obviously it's packed. Even though it's a Thursday, it's packed. I pull into the only parking lot that I see because remember, I'm flying blind. I have no experience for this event at all. Doesn't look like there's any parking. And then as soon as I start to get that sinking feeling, looked like somebody was leaving. So Joanne says, hey, are you guys leaving? The guy says, yeah, but no, but yeah. So he pulled out of his spot to then load his car before he left. So we pulled into that parking spot. Where did I park? Right behind hole number 17's green. So we get out. I see a buddy of mine. I see another buddy of mine. We are all watching as a group as the last 3 cards for the day come through to play hole number 17. They got to throw their discs over water, have it land on a tiny little island, and then you're putting either for birdie or par or whatever. So we see some of the pros that we like to see, and then the lead card comes through with all of the players on it that we want to see.
Come on, turn. Nice. Woo.
They get done with 17, we all walk over to 18, we watch them tee off, their second shots, everything, finish. There's a little bitty market there, a little mart where they're selling discs, they've got food trucks, ice cream, a band is playing. So we get in line to meet and greet the players that we want to meet and greet. And we're waiting because they're also selling limited edition discs that everybody and their brother is online waiting to get a chance to buy. But we don't want to buy anything. But you got to wait in that line. So sure enough, this guy comes out, staff member, and he says this, if there's anybody here that just wants an autograph, that doesn't want to buy any discs or any merch, raise your hand. So of course we raise our hand, another couple raise their hand. He's like, come on. So this guy takes us in front of legit 110 people in line. Everybody's looking at us like, who are these MFers? And we're just walking by. No sweat. So we get in line to meet and greet these pros. So I was able to meet Missy Gannon. I was able to meet Paige Pierce, talk to them a bit. Paul Macbeth, got him to sign a disc, talked to him for a hot minute. Anthony Barella, the guy that we were there to actually meet, was there. So I got him to sign a disc. Joanne was able to meet him, to speak to him for a bit. He signed a disc for her that I got for her specifically to get his signature. My wife was on absolute cloud 9. And everything was just amazing after that. We wake up second day and we figure, all right, let's plan this out. We decide who we want to follow on the card. We want to follow Anthony Barella. So he's playing with Ricky Rysaki and 2 other players. So we follow them for 9 holes. Not too much that first day. My wife, isn't accustomed to walking disc golf courses, things of that nature. So I didn't want to totally just hit her with too much in the first day. So we watched the first 9. We watched Ricky Wysocki throw his disc into the basket on 2 occasions from over 200 feet away. Absolute insanity both times. And it was phenomenal to be able to see in person.
Tree keeps him on the fairway.
Could those cheers be the Rickster?
Get out of here.
He's safe. This is touchy. There's OB all around the green.
No, he didn't.
Again.
No, he didn't.
I think I do. That's no way.
That sounded like a solid Mach X hit. He did, Philo.
Oh,
That
my
is his second
goodness.
throw in from outside 200 feet in 3 holes.
Wow, everything going Wysocki's way. Mistake and covers it up with another throw in.
From there, we went to the market, Fly Mart, I believe it was called. And we were able to see some other pros. So we were able to see Owen Scoggins, Cat Merch, and then Big Germ had a table set up, Jeremy Colling. So we got in line there. I got a disc from him. I got a mini from him. I got a patch from him. We got pictures. He was totally cool. I got Ken Climo's autograph. Made Ken laugh. I presented him with my Coast and I said, man, this disc is amazing. And he's like, yeah, you like it? Man, it's just great, isn't it? And I said, this thing glides for days. And I said, and at 60, this disc is perfect for me because I'm throwing 900 feet. So I'm really able to manage. And he hears 900 feet and he just starts cracking up. And Dana was with him, who I think is his marketing guy. And they just start cracking up like, yeah, this guy's throwing 900 feet. So that was cool to be able to give him a little humor. Ken signed my disc. All of these are now in plastic wraps. I'm going to get frames for them. And then we went out to dinner and called it an evening. Our third day, we decided, okay, we want to follow Simon Lizotte. Well, based on the scores and the placement, Simon just so happened to be on the same card as Anthony Barella. So we got a chance to follow AB again and to follow Simon for the first time. And we decided to follow them for the entire 18 holes. And absolute, just phenomenal abilities these athletes have. Perfect timing, perfect form. I learned so much at this event in terms of what I need to bring to my own game. There's a saying in disc golf, smooth is slow, slow is far. And boy, was that evident in the tournament. These guys were throwing, Simon Lizotte threw a hex over 350 feet and parked it on a par 3. I can't wrap my head around it. I can't throw one of my control drivers 351 feet, 355 feet. It's insane, and he did it effortlessly. Effortlessly. But it was nice to follow them for the full 18, and then we got to the tent, and we got Simon's autograph. Got a chance to get pictures again with AB and talk to him. My wife was again on cloud 9. And then we decided to wait for some of the other players. So Calvin Heimberg came through, got him to sign a disc that I brought from Innova. Pictures with him. And then we waited for Gannon Burr to come through. Well, Gannon was on a card with Ricky Wysocki. So I got Ricky's autograph pictures with Ricky, and then we waited and got a chance to get Gannon Buhr's autograph and a picture with Gannon Buhr, arguably the best player in the world right now in disc golf. So Saturday night was an absolute banger again. I had gone to the pro shop early in the morning on Saturday in a different location because I was looking for a jersey for Joanne. And wouldn't you know it, the universe gave me a gift again. I got there 10 minutes before the shop opened. There was a guy in there, and he said, yeah, come on in. There's nobody else here. I'm already here. I said, hey, I'm looking for the AB baseball jersey. I need it in a specific size. And the guy's like, good luck. Whatever's left is on the back wall. So I see in a little cubby hole, there's one jersey left, and it's kind of folded in half in the plastic. I have no idea what size it is. I'm like, please, please, please. I go over, I grab it. It's exactly the size I need for Joanne. The last jersey. So of course I look up at this guy and I said, thank you, David. You knew I was coming to get your mama a jersey. And here it is, the last jersey, and it just so happens to be in her size. The universe will give you what you ask it for. God is good. Saturday night done, we go out to dinner with some friends of ours, and it was just phenomenal, talking more about the event, planning some stuff for the future. And then Sunday we decided to just kind of wake up, have breakfast, and come home early. We didn't want to stick around to see the finals. By then, both of us were pretty tired. I think Joanne was pretty beat. But overall, I learned a lot of things. I learned that I think I'm gripping the disc too close to the edge of the rim. I need to put my thumb a little bit deeper in and onto the flight plate. I noticed a lot of the ways these guys were throwing, and they had their thumb more on the flight plate. And I was told that helps with revolution, with spin, which gives you more distance, more stability, more reliability. So I'm gonna try that. Number two, I noticed these guys are getting to these events 45 minutes, an hour before their tee time, and they're warming up. They're stretching. They're practicing putting. They're practicing putting a lot before the tournaments. And not the short ones either. These guys are practicing 20 to 25 to 30 foot putts. And these guys were making them with more regularity than you would think. And then they had a net set up that they were practicing throwing full speed into. So I'll have to try to incorporate that into my warm-ups as well. Also, I learned a lot more about being more stoic on the course. A lot of these guys had a lot of bad shots. It's a very tough technical course with a lot of trees. And these guys were hitting trees, going out of bounds, completely retaining their composure. No outbursts, no yelling, no kicking anything, no nothing. Now, at times they were forcibly putting the disc back into their bag, but that was the extent of their displayed anger or frustration. So I learned a lot there. And everybody was absolutely wonderfully nice, polite. The athletes, the staff members, the volunteers, other disc golfers who were there enjoying the experience the same way I was. Really an absolutely amazing community, and it was wonderful for Joanne to see all of this. So I think next year I'm probably going to register to play, and maybe we'll just spend one day following pros. I didn't get a chance to follow any of the FPO, the female professionals. I would have liked to have seen at least Silva throw. She's my favorite. But I watched all of it on the TV through YouTube when we got home. So I'm glad I at least saw it. All in all, amazing trip. The town of Eureka and the town of Morton in Illinois, phenomenal. Quiet, wide open spaces, farmland, just the tranquility and the serenity really just completely recharged me, and it was good for my soul. Good for my soul. Something to think about, huh? Anyways, that's what I got for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. That's what I got for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit longer than normal, but Ledgestone was 3 full days. So this is your video. And thanks to John Kerry and Danny for joining us for dinner. Thanks for standing in line when we couldn't to get me one of those Mega Glow Lunas. I appreciate it. And thanks to you for watching, liking, subscribing, sharing the whole kit and caboodle. And wish me luck this week in the Glow League on Thursday. And then I'm playing a 2-day tournament out in Shanahan. And that counts towards my rating. And I'm going to do very well in that tournament. Peace.